So I was doing a 6-month business trip to Los Angeles, and what better time to start recording yourself and posting videos of yourself online than when you're in Los Angeles. All right, so now I got it in my mind. I'm like, I'm definitely pulling the trigger. I'm starting this YouTube channel, but I want to be successful on YouTube. I don't want to put all this time into it and have my channel flop. There's been creators that have created a channel and flopped, and there have been creators that have created channels and obviously they're doing really amazing. So obviously I'm going to look at the creators that are doing really amazing and take some stuff from their book. So I time boxed myself 2 weeks and I said I'm going to do 2 weeks of research and I'm going to study YouTube on YouTube. I strongly believe like the 2 weeks that I put into researching YouTube before starting had a huge impact on the direction of my channel. There's a bunch of YouTubers that I studied, but the first one that I really took a lot of valuable information from was Catherine Manning, formerly known as the Content Bug. If you're not familiar with Catherine Manning, she is a content creator that helps other content creators create content, but better. She's super transparent and she shares her figures, her failures, and overall strategy that's helped her create a nice, good YouTube brand. She goes over how to make a thumbnail, how to monetize, literally every step in a person's YouTube career. She has a video about it. And I'll link her channel up here or down. I'll link it somewhere. You're gonna be able to find her channel in my description, or you can just Google YouTube Catherine Manning. Here's a couple of my biggest takeaways that I got from her channel. She was originally called the Content Bug, but she then changed it to be Catherine Manning because she discovered that making her channel her own name allowed her to be a little bit more flexible to where she doesn't always have to be the Content Bug, and it's just better for self-branding. There's a whole bunch of reasons that she listed, but that is one of the biggest takeaways I took. So that is why my channel name is, if you look below the screen, Jeremiah Peoples, which happens to be my first and my last name. My last name is actually Peoples. I know there's a few people that don't think that's my real name, but that's what it is. She also warned like starting creators that creating content and publishing it on YouTube, editing it and whatever,
it's a lot of work.
I was like, all right, whatever, sure. I posted Snapchat stories before. How hard it can it's hard. It's a lot of work. I can spend between 6 and 8 hours on each video before I had an editor, and I had to make deliberate time in my schedule saying, oh, I can't go out with you guys. I gotta do some YouTube work. It's a very significant time commitment that you're gonna have to make if you want your channel to grow and succeed. And then the last big thing from Catherine Manning I'm gonna share with you is make content that is valuable to other people. Like, just don't throw up word vomit of whatever's on your mind because no one's gonna watch it. So every video that I try to make from here on and out, I try to make sure that it's providing some value to people watching. So making a channel that provides value. Well, at the time, well, still am. I'm a self-taught software developer, and I thought, hey, people would probably get some good value in everything I've done to secure positions, create applications, and everything in between. So I'm like, that's too easy. But I also wanted to have like flexibility, so that's why my channel is a lifestyle / a tech channel. So I can do videos like this. All right, the next channel that I watched relentlessly that had a huge impact on my channel was Think Media. Think Media also helps creators create, but they have an emphasis on the tech needed and tech reviews that go into making YouTube videos. From Think Media, they showed me that you only need your smartphone to start your channel, and I was just completely sleeping on my iPhone. Like, it shoots amazing 4K quality videos, and it's enough to get started. My first about 15 videos were shot on my iPhone, and my first video, no gear at all. I literally propped my phone on a book, sat in a chair, and made a 7-minute video. That 7-minute video that was just my iPhone with no additional lighting and no audio, it outperforms most of my other videos consistently. So it's really not always about the gear, it's about the message that you're giving. And the last biggest takeaway that I got from Think Media, and I continue to get from Think Media, is
you gotta just press record.
That's kind of like their slogan that they play before every video, and they're saying, just record your video. The first and hardest part about getting started is getting started. If you can dig down deep and find the courage to just press record, as like Think Media always says, then you're already leaps and bounds into your creator career. You gotta just press record mentality helps me tremendously to this day, because there's tons of excuses. Oh, I'm too tired, I don't have lighting, I don't have a microphone, I don't have the latest camera. Get rid of those excuses and just press record, and that's gonna help you grow as a creator. All right, I got my channel name, I know what kind of content I wanna create. I forgot the list already. Here we go. All right, I know my channel name, I know what content I want to create. I realize I don't need any gear outside of my phone to get started, but what kind of creator do I want to be? How am I going to present information in a way that people enjoy? And in figuring out what kind of content creator I wanted to be, I, again, did research. But this research apparently has been going on for a few years because I'm taking inspiration at this point from a ton of other creators like Jarvis Johnson, Mayuko, Jossie Lynch, Bukola, tons of creators that are presenting valuable content in a way that's entertaining and fun to watch. I'm gonna take little bits and pieces from their channel. Like I loved how Jarvis Johnson introduced comedy and paired it with tech. I'm taking that. I love how my Yuko made such a friendly and welcoming channel. I'm taking that. I love how Bukola was so clear and concise in describing all the things that happened in her tech journey. Taking that. And I love how Jossie has super visually appealing content. I'm still working on that, Jossie. Leave me alone. But yeah, I'm taking these little bits and pieces of content creators that I loved and been watching for years and putting them into a little pot, stirring it up, and making it my channel. So those are a few of the creators that I take inspiration from, but I'm curious on trying to get put onto more creators that you enjoy. So if you have creators that you like to watch and take inspiration from, drop them in the comments below. So I took all of those things from Catherine Manning, from Think Media, from my favorite content creators. I just put them all together and I started my YouTube channel. And I did some great things and I did some terrible things. So now let's look back and reflect on my lessons learned so that we can continue to grow. And I'm providing the content which is valuable to you, so you hopefully will keep watching. My mentality since becoming a software developer is fail fast and learn often, and I carry that on over to my YouTube creation. Every time I'm thinking of an excuse of why I can't record, I just always hear the, you gotta just press record in my head. I'm sure you can always find one excuse to why you can't record that day. For me, it's always like, it's the day before a haircut day, I hurt my back trying to get some ruffles out the cabinet, my scoliosis is flaring up, my script isn't fully fleshed out. There's obviously so many excuses of why you can't create a video because you're trying to make it that perfect video. But I'm a strong believer that perfection is the enemy of growth. Is that how you say that? Perfection is the enemy of growth? I think that's how you say it. I forget where I heard this, but there was this study done where one classroom was split in half and half of the students had the whole entire semester to make one project, and the other half of the class had to make 6 small projects throughout the course of the semester. And at the end of that study, it was found that the kids who had to make those 6 projects, their 6th project was so much better than the students that had the whole entire semester to create one masterpiece. And that's because failure drives growth. So embrace the L, embrace the failure, try something new, try something different, and be okay with not being perfect all the time. So for me, I always try to do a little bit something different in every video when I first started to figure out what kind of creator that I wanted to be. First, I started with finance, and I'm like, it's a little bit too in the weeds, and then I went back to tech. But then I saw YouTube Shorts come out with a beta, and I'm like, I'll give that a try. So long story short, I tried something new, which was YouTube Shorts. I gave it a try. I threw it up there. I'd never done it before. And a few months later, it hits 17 million views, and it drives my channel 25,000 new subscribers. And now I have a larger audience that I can say words to. And that's all because I was comfortable with embracing something that was strange to me, that was new, and giving it a shot. Another lesson learned is that thumbnails matter. When I first started, I gave 0 thought to my thumbnails, and I just thought, hey, I'm gonna make a YouTube video, and I'll take a screenshot of a portion of the video, and that will be my thumbnail. But now I'm realizing that thumbnails are what drives people to view your channel in the first place. Yeah, it often takes me 3 hours to figure out how to open Photoshop. Well, that's why I hire the sponsor of this video, which is Zuriel3 Art, who does amazing work. He is a concept artist, and he does video game character design, props, exploratory design, creative and story development, as well as general illustrations. So big thanks to Zuriel3 for helping me out with my thumbnails and making them very appealing and popping. I'll link his information in the description below. I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, make sure you're providing content to your viewers. I'm gonna hit it again. No one has an obligation to watch you. No one cares about you until you give them a reason to care about you. So find the most interesting thing you can talk about, interesting experience, and deliver that to YouTube and the people who are watching your YouTube in the best way you know how. And my last piece of lesson learned advice was connect with other YouTubers that are very similar in channel size and content type as you, because you're gonna just grow so much by being able to bounce ideas off people. I personally have gained so much knowledge and insight into sponsorships and camera gear and what videos do well and how to present yourself from talking and networking with other YouTubers that were around my same subscriber count and providing the same-ish message to their users. If you're just watching this video for pure entertainment reasons, I hope it was enjoyable to you, but if you're a content creator and you're trying to get started, go ahead and do a shameless plug, drop your channel down in the description below. And if you don't fall into the 2 categories that I just listed, oh, Kurt, thanks for watching to the end. I will see you on the next one. Peace.